Hello? Is the mic working? Well, we have so many people here. Oh yes, hello, hello, hello. Oh, so many of you have showed up today. Oh, I recognize so many of the names. You know, I think this is the first stream that I've ever held, so I'm rather excited. Oh no, I scared someone. Oh, I'm sorry, Anub. Oh, hello, Rudy. I'm doing very well. I'm actually doing a lot better now that you're all here. My treasure hoard. Well, it's not quite complete without you. Hello, hello. My, so many people here today. Make sure I have the mic set correctly, because it's been a while since I've done this. There we go. What's happening? I thought it was fairly clear. We had a lovely little poll deciding who was going to come and join us to host the stream. And I guess it was me. Do dragons eat lava? Some do. Not me, though. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think it's very pleasant. How things are at the library? I'm doing rather well. I returned back the books that I stole, but they were a little bit perturbed that I took them. But everything's good now. Oh, Squangle Productions donated to the Horde. To be a piece of Mama Dragon's gold, blessed I am. Oh, of course you are. You're all a part of my lovely Horde. Thank you so much. Well, my day's good. My day's been very good. We have a question from Smee. It says, hello, Dragon Girl, whose name I do not know. Oh, flipped up for a second. There it is. How do you sit down on a seat with the back, like a chair seat? Imagine it's uncomfortable with the big dragon tail. Well, it's, the seat usually has to be rather big so I can curl my tail around. My tail is rather flexible, so I can sit in chairs and such, but especially ones with backs. But if it's a small chair, things can get a little bit uncomfortable. You are very correct about that. Oh, Kuro, thank you for dropping by. Let's see. Oh, Iron Piedmont donated. Hello, Dragon GF. It's nice to see you finally got a stream of your own. I just wanted to say thank you for making my days much more bearable and my nights less sleepless. Oh, you're very welcome, Iron. It's always a pleasure to help you all sleep. Let me make sure I have... There it is. Oh, Kuro, you are a librarian. My. Rather admirable. Do I like to party? Not particularly. I prefer nice quiet days, but I like to party every once in a while. Can I borrow a book on dragon anatomy? I don't know what you're insinuating, but I'm sure you can find it in the library section all on your own. Someone said, wow, life is good. I'm happy your life is good. Of course I said your name. Do I have a favorite book series? Oh, that is so hard to choose. There are so many. I'd have to really think about that. Asking a librarian what her favorite book is. It's like asking what your favorite child is. But I do like the Mirror World series. Fantasy always interests me. Oh, Reagan reads. Said, hey, just gotta stop by and say hi. Gotta go. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming, Reagan. It was a pleasure to have you. Oh, Overlord, thank you so much for donating. You all are just donating to the Horde. You all are too sweet. Oh. Mr. Wanapandonian said, if I remember correctly, was your father a human, but your mother's a dragon, or was it the other way around? No, my mother's the dragon. I think you all met her, didn't you? I think she was rather fond of you all. Dragon Girl, have you spit fire when snoring? A few times. I thought I'd scare you away with it, but I guess you all decided to stay. I've heard some dragons eat previous stones in meals. Oh, and metals, pardon me. Is that true? Do you? Oh, as I said, I can digest it, but I really don't like the taste. Tyrion Drakid donated and said, are wyverns and worm related to dragons? I think we're kind of all in the same family in a sense. Obviously, we're not the same species, but probably related in some way. And thank you so much, Tyrion, for donating. You're far too generous. Oh, look at all my little treasures. Oh, Canadian donated. Let's see. What's your setup for audios involving bed/pillows? Do you bring the mic into your bed, or are they SFX, or... If you're talking about my blanket sounds, well, it's a blanket. You know me. I like cuddling up, curling myself into a nice little ball with a nice blanket. And with specifically all of you. And also, thank you so much for donating, Canadian. Oh, Soot Snout. Yes, I'm much better now. You all took very good care of me. Oh, I think we have a donation on Ko-fi. Let us see. Oh, Robert donated. Oh, thank you so much, Robert. That was very sweet of you. Oh, you guys, it's so lovely to see all of you in one place. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Wanapon donated. What was the ancestor of your mother? What animal did your mother and your kin evolve from? We really didn't evolve from anything. It was more just like dragons being with... Because certain dragons can turn into a human form, so that's how we got intermixed with the human species. My mother does have some human in her, very little, but mainly dragon. It kind of just slowly got watered down, which is fine with me, honestly. I don't know what I'd do if I had any more scales. They're very hard to take care of. Grim said, good morning. So I heard you have a pet. What kind is it? I don't really have too many pets. Very hard to take care of. Especially with being so busy, but I do have a cat. I named it Puffle. Smee said, now be honest. Have you ever accidentally set someone ablaze with your flames? Well, when I was younger, it's a bit harder to control. I'm much better with it now, but sometimes when one sneezes, a flame or two can slip out. But don't worry. The person was completely fine and unharmed, but it gave everyone quite a scare. Oh, Malo said, what is your favorite kind of meal? If I had to choose, I guess I'd say I do love a good steak. You know, I must admit I do rather crave meat, but I'd have to say a steak, yes. Oh, someone said the legendary amber eyes, cuddle dragon, majestic. Well, I think you're rather majestic, Shaggoth. Oh, Jimbo said, hello, Dragon GF. I just dropped by for a quick hello. I unfortunately cannot stay for long, but I just wanted to greet you guys on this fine day. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Oh, well, thank you so much, Jimbo. It was lovely for you to drop by and have you here. Oh, Grim donated. Let's see. You have to forgive me. I forgot your name. My bad. Oh, you want to know my name? Well, I suppose it's about time. You all can call me Celeste. I believe it means heavenly? I don't quite remember. As bad as that sounds, not me knowing the meaning of your name, but yes, Celeste. Oh, Smee, don't be that way. I do eat vegetables from time to time. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you be? I'd be right next to you, Craig. Oh, I think I heard a little ding from the Ko-fi. Let's see. Oh, we got a donation from Thane. Hello, Dragon GF. Thank you so much for all the snuggles. Can you tell Kotori that I'm sorry I couldn't react to her last work? I was very busy last evening. Oh, she doesn't mind at all. And I know she appreciates everything that you do and all your support. But I'm very happy that you're here now, Thane. The Horde just wouldn't be complete without you. Oh, you all are too kind. I'm happy you like my name, though. Oh, Piglord said, work has been pretty hard and full of anxiety this week. Happy to be here with all of you. Oh, Piglord, I wish I could make you feel better. But I hope you start feeling better, my little treasure. And we're very happy to have you here, too. Oh, you guys are being much too sweet to me. Do I have, physical strength exceeding that of a normal human? I'd say so. I mean, I know you all talk much of the orc. I'm probably not as strong as she is, I'd say, but I'm probably stronger than the average human, for sure. I mean, dragon blood in me, after all, it does count for something. Oh, Overlord donated. Hi, I love your vids. Keep doing this amazing work. Lots of love from France. Oh, well, thank you so much, Overlord. I really do appreciate you throwing a few gold coins into my big treasure pile. But obviously, you're much more important to my treasure pile than anything else. Well, thank you so much, Ryan. I'm happy you find my voice soothing. Oh, you want me to say something, Kokiri? Let's see. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your let me try that again. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? I think overcoming challenges is better of the two, but I can't really say for sure. No, thank you, Ty. Matt says, would you hoard my heart and keep it forever? Of course I would. That's all I ever wanted was your heart. Of course, I'd prefer your heart actually beating inside of you, not me physically taking your heart. That would be rather... that would be rather morbid. Let's see. The Federalist donated. Celeste in Italian means light blue, but I guess it can mean something related to the sky as well. Oh, I learned something new today. Thank you so much, my little Federalist. Dragon Girl, have you ever fell in love for a human? Well, I mean, I like all of you now, don't I? Oh, well, thank you, K3. I'm happy you like dragons, considering I am part one. Do you like to listen to music when working at home? If so, what genre do you like most? I must say I do prefer classical music. Just something about it is so soothing. The violin or the piano. It's also very good for when I'm reading. Just, I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's just makes me happy, I suppose. Oh, Grim donated. Let's see. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Can you call me? You can call me Grim. My name means I always have a sour face. Anyway, I keep hearing about a curse. Do you know how to break them? I really don't know anything about. I mean, well, I've read about curses, but I don't really know of a curse that I need to break per se. I'm not really sure what curse is going around, but you'd probably have to contact a mage for that. Do I enjoy head pats? I think I'd rather give them. Do you ever shed your scales? I mean, once in a while, I suppose. Not very often, but I'd say maybe twice a year. You know, probably the best thing I could describe it as maybe is just a very thickish snake skin in a way. Not my whole skin, obviously, but just the little patches. The scales that come next are very soft and take a few days to harden. A long day, Celeste. Yes, a very long day. The library had, well, a bit more of inventory for me to sort through, but I love books. Tyrion Draken donated and said, I would bring you to a party because you would heat it up. Oh, how charming of you. Well, I mean, that is also true. I can probably literally heat it up, if you so choose. But thank you so much for donating, Tyrion. It's always much appreciated. Let's see. Do you listen to lo-fi or ambient music? I'm not really sure what lo-fi is. As I said, I usually listen to classical. It's certainly my favorite. Smee-san, is it odd that I'd like to give your tail some pets? Fur is nice and all, but there's a certain something smooth scales, you know? Something about smooth scales, you know? I really wouldn't mind at all. As long as you, stroke it in the direction of the scales. Get a little uncomfortable if you go against the grain, but yeah, I would like that very much, Mr. Smee. It's also rather soothing for me. If I may say, it might put me to sleep. Oh, Grim donated again. Let's see. Not to be weird, but would you sell your scales? I never really thought about that. I guess if a potions master needed it for a good reason, or, I really wouldn't mind. As long as they weren't going to be used for anything weird, then I really don't see the problem. And plus, it's a few little more coins to add to the Horde, so I'm not complaining. Oh, the pun. Smee said, I think you'd make a good singer. Whatever genre it may be, I bet you'll do great, because you'll always spit fire. Oh. How charming. Oh, Random Porter said, hello, chat. So, Miss Dragon, if you prefer that title, I know you may get this a lot, but can you breathe fire? And if so, can you set the dehumidifier on fire? Oh, Well, I'm nothing like my mother. She can produce quite the flame. Mine are much more subdued. But, I could probably produce something good enough to set something on fire, but I'm not quite sure what a dehumidifier is. Is it something that should be caught on fire? But thank you so much for donating, Brandon. It's always much appreciated. Melosi-san, how close are you with everyone else like Tagger? I, see the girls from time to time, but I'm always rather busy, but I think, I think we'd make really good friends if we had the time. She's definitely has a very strong personality. Dragon GF, are your wings sensitive to the touch? Actually, I don't have wings. Just horns and a tail and some scales. I wasn't born with any of that. The human side, I guess, took care of the wings for me. Let's see. Oh, Iron Piedmont donated. You're such an inspiration to me, Celeste. So much so I based the Dragonian species in my book after you. I hope that's all right. Oh, that's very much all right. Actually, that's rather sweet of you to base me on anything that you're writing. As you know, I like to write myself, and to know that you're writing about me, well, it warms my heart. Oh my God. I can't even pronounce words, so I'm so swooned. It warms my heart. You're much too sweet, Mr. Iron. Let's see. Noeon donated and said, are you good friends with Tagger, the orc, and the centaur? I don't think I've ever met the centaur. I did meet Tagger once for the lovely anniversary photo that we took. It's very hard to get all the girls together because we're always so busy, but it's always nice to have everyone in the same place. They're all such lovely ladies and have their own unique personalities and traits. I would really love to spend more time with them if I could. And thank you so much for donating. Again, just more gold coins to the Horde. Let's see. Oh, Saturn Scorian donated and said, do you have any advice for someone who wanted to read more often, but has trouble focusing and their mind is always wandering when trying to read? That's rather hard because I've always just found reading so alluring to me. It was nothing I had to really train myself to do. It was just second nature, but... Is there anything that helps your focus? sometimes, as I said, I listen to classical music. It's soothing and just allows my mind to run off. You know, just the lines just kind of read themselves, I suppose. But you can always use the reward system. I always find that rather productive. You know, maybe read for a few minutes and reward yourself afterwards, and then go back at it again. You know, treat yourself. But I really do hope the reading becomes much more easier for you, Mr. Saturn. Trying to think if there's anything else I can recommend. I'm not quite sure. But maybe breaks would help. Try that out. Or maybe like reward yourself with some sweets every few pages. But thank you so much for donating. Let's see. Oh, Retro donated and said, "From me to you, thank you." Oh, well, thank you so much, Retro. And my love back to you, my little treasure. Well, thank you, Melosi. I'm happy I'm doing well. Oh, no, Smee, there are no wings to bloom. They would have done so a very long time ago. But thank you for being optimistic. Granted, I don't really know if I even wanted them, or just the maintenance would just be, they get in the way, and probably make sitting in chairs all the more harder. How do you have to deal with the tail? Celeste, does it hurt to breathe fire? Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt one bit. Just feels like, almost like when you're drinking a warm tea or something like that. Just, you feel the warmth in your throat. Oh. Noeon donated again and said, "Hope it's not rude to ask, but do you feel comfortable with your tail? Or does it ever be a sigh, literal pain in the butt at times?" I'm rather comfortable with my tail, I'd say. It's been here all my life, after all, but it does get in the way, if I had to be completely honest. Oh, you know, it may knock things over or move when I get excited or get in the way, but I really do love my tail. It's, I think it has its own cute little quirks, and I very much do like it. You know, obviously it took a bit of time, and there was a phase where I wish I didn't have it, but I really have learned to love it. And thank you, and it was absolutely not rude to ask. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you so much for donating. I think I did I hear a ding from Kofi? I don't remember. Oh, no, I didn't. So I'm rather new to this. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, wait, here's one. From Grim. It says, "What's your opinion about Mermaid GF and her magic?" I didn't know Mermaid GF could do magic. I know she can turn into a human at times. Oh, but she's so adorable. Oh, I saw her when we held her for the photo shoot for the anniversary, and oh, she's such a darling. I'd pull her in my horde if I could. She's such a sweet girl. Honestly, I was rather fascinated to see someone else with a tail, but hers is a little bit more silkier than mine. I really do wish I could spend more time with her. I feel like we just would have a very nice, quiet evening together, you know? Just maybe we could sit near a pond or, you know, and just enjoy each other's company. But hold on, I think I heard a donation. Oh, it's from Dictasu. "Hello, Celeste. Was wondering if you would like... if I like horror movies." I honestly really don't mind horror. I've actually specifically read a lot of horror books. I do tend to enjoy them. Especially if there's a mystery behind it. I love mysteries. So I'd say... it's not like I love them, but I do love a very good one. And thank you so much for joining I can't speak today. Thank you so much for donating, Dictasu. Oh my goodness, look at all my little treasures in the chat. I can't keep up. Let's see. Iho donated and said, "What are your favorite duties while working in the library?" Oh, I love organizing. It's almost like just the inner instincts in me, I suppose, but just putting all the books in one place and having them all lined up and just, it sets tingles. I think that's one of the reasons why I love being a librarian, because there's just so many books in one place, and they all have their own space, and they're just, get excited just talking about it. But yes, I love organizing the books, putting them all away, something very satisfying about it. And thank you so much for donating, Iho. Smee said, "Celeste, it's nice to meet another girl with a tail. Nico, am I a joke to you?" Oh no, I just meant, like, her tail is very similar to mine, you know, Coriala's, that is. We both have that scaly kind of tail that's rather more, you know, larger. It's not small and furry, but oh, Neko's a handful. I could only imagine what she'd do to my house if I left her alone. Let's see. Oh, Tyrion Draken donated again. "Do you have a book on apothecary to cure a plague?" Probably somewhere. The library has hundreds of sections, so I'm sure I could find it for you. I think we do have a section on apothecary, but I don't think I've ever really looked into it myself. Never really had the need to, but you know, I'd gladly show you. And again, thank you so much for donating. Oh yes, the fresh book smell. I do love that too. Oh, has anyone tried stealing books before? Yes, on a few occasions, yes. But they never get far, though. I make sure of that. I've caught quite a few people trying to steal books, which I don't even understand why, because you are free to check them out as long as you bring them back. But yes, there were a few instances. Nothing really too detailed, just some people trying to make off with some of the library's books. Mostly they were books that they were trying to probably resell for money, which made me even more angry about the situation. I may have used a bit too much force when subduing the thief, but they were all right. Just a little frightened. Oh, let's see, Grim donated and said, "We have magic called audiobooks. Oh, can help reading." Oh. So books that read to you. Now that sounds like some very interesting magic. Thank you again to Grim for donating. It is always appreciated. Do I have any books to help with good luck? I don't think so. I mean, there are books on magical objects. Perhaps in those books you would find something that would give you luck. It's very hard to say. I drink a bit of my tea. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Robert. You are rather lovely, too. Is sneezing and accidentally setting the book you're reading aflame a fear you have? I can imagine it's happened at least once before. It certainly has. Thankfully, it wasn't a book I wasn't, like, particularly fond of, but it was a cooking book. I was just, browsing through the recipes and so forth, but I think one of the ingredients bothered my my nasal passageway, and, well, let's say pages 20 through 46 are severely burned. Oh, but, you know, I just bought another one. So I usually don't read when I'm around, you know, spices and things like that. Someone said, hello, here late, but how are you? I'm doing rather well. How are you doing? Oh, wait, hold on, do we have a donation? Do you have a treasure hoard yet? Well, of course I do. I did pick up a few things from my mother as I grew up, and one of them was hoarding. I certainly don't have a hoard as big as hers, but I can't help myself. Not to mention, you know, you all are kind of a part of that hoard now. You're probably the most important piece of the treasure that I have. Celeste, what are your favorite things to do when you are bored? Oh. I feel so boring. I'd probably say read. I do love to read, but I feel like a nice little stroll is also nice too. Or walking while reading. Or, you know, spending time with you. Someone said, can you say good boy? I suppose. But have you been good? That's the question. Grim said, do you know what a VTuber is? I hear peeps want it. No, I don't know what a VTuber is. That is one of the things I've never really heard of. VTuber. Does it have anything to do with a tube? I know what a tube is. Oh, it's my favorite kind of tea. I do like a nice, there's like a cinnamon apple tea that I do drink. Has a nice little kick to it. And it's nice and just, it's so nice to have on a nice rainy day when you're just kind of, you know, sitting, reading the bookworm that I am. But yes, I'd recommend that. One of my favorites. Oh, Brandon Porter donated again. He said, Celeste, rumor has that a yandere housewife visited your library one time and to check out certain books. Do you know anything about that? P.S. When you sneeze, does smoke come out? I don't know if this yandere housewife visited or not. I mean, so many people visit my library, I couldn't say. I mean, unless there was a description, I probably wouldn't know. But, yeah, I mean, I don't, I'm not quite sure. But as for sneezing, yes, if it's a really bad sneeze, then some smoke does come out. Ray said, am I allowed to play with your horns and put rings on them and stuff to make them look pretty? Oh, oh, how sweet of you. Oh, I'd find that rather sweet. I mean, anyone decorating my horns would, to make me look pretty would be, I think that would be rather enjoyable. Thank you so much for the offer. I might take you up on it sometime. Do I know how to drive? You mean a carriage? Not particularly. I mean, I've driven a carriage before, but not something more advanced. You'd make Gordon Ramsay so mad burning cooking books. I don't know who Gordon even is. Ramsay. Kokery said, so last time I saw Tiger, I got her dinner. Is there anything this paladin can do for you, Miss Celeste? We can read by the fire. That's always something that I do enjoy. Or, you know, letting me wrap you up like letting me wrap you up and hoard you away. That's always rather enjoyable too. Oh, is someone blushing? Oh, you all are just too cute. Oh, my mother's hoard? Massive. Oh, her hoard probably takes up, oh goodness. She has a whole room that's just filled to the brim with different things. Oh. Mine is a little bit smaller. I tried to keep it within a nice big chest, but that got a little bit too confined, so it's now a chest in a bit of my closet. I just couldn't help myself. Celeste, does any of your family members have different abilities other than dragon breath? Not that I know of. I know some have more scales, some do have wings, but not like an ability of any, it's usually just breathing fire and things like that. There's no, breathing, I know there are some ice dragons, but that doesn't run in my family. Celeste, do you know how many dragons there are in the world? I really couldn't tell you, Captain Andrew. That is something I do not know. Oh, I think I heard a donation. Hold on. Oh, let's see. Thane donated and said, Celeste, your words meant so much to me. Do you think you could take care of... Oh, do you think we could take care of your hair? As long as it is, we would love to help making it pretty. Oh, oh, that's so sweet of you, Thane. Oh, I'd love for you to do something with my hair. It's such, I don't know, a caring act. I think I'd rather enjoy that very much. You just let me know when. If you do really well, we should show it off to my mother. Oh, how do I like my steak? Medium rare. I mean, if it's medium, that's fine too. Medium well done's a little bit too dry for me. But honestly, I'd eat any meat. I'm really not that picky, but I'd prefer medium rare, if that's feasible. Oh, Ray said I have a cold, love. Can you heat it up? Well, of course I can. Anything for you, my little treasure. Let's see. Oh, I Love Piggy says, I cannot hear anything because I'm in the parking lot of a mall. We accidentally left the headlights on, so my dad has to come jumpstart the car. Hope y'all are having fun. I don't know what this mall is, but I hope you can get out of it soon. Doesn't seem like you're having an enjoyable time. Let's see. Oh, heavens no. Someone asked, have you been tempted to eat a human, Celeste? No, I have not. I have not. See, I heard a ding, but I don't see a donation. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Huh. Oh, maybe someone subscribed. As I said, I'm rather new to this. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, good. I think I'm not able to kill the Ender Dragon anymore. What's the Ender Dragon? I think it's the first time I've heard of that. Oh, Joshua said, well, if it isn't the cutest dragon librarian in the land. Glad I was able to catch the stream. I can never catch the live ones. Oh, well, I think you're the cutest human in the land, Josh. Oh, Joa. Joa. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Have your horns ever gotten stuck in branches or doorways? They've bumped into things. I don't think they've ever gotten stuck in a doorway, but they have gotten stuck in branches before, I must admit. Oh, are there other dragons out in the world, Celeste? Well, of course there are. Quite a few. Some really aren't as public as I am, but yes, there are many more of us out there. Oh, Smee said, well, if you think about it, a person is better than a gem. Each person is truly unique and can't be copied, at least until cloning is perfected. Are you insinuating that you know how to clone people, Mr. Smee? Goodness. I can only imagine. You know, if I could, I'd clone all of you. The more the merrier. Granted, I wouldn't want a fight to break out. That's all we would need. Let's see. Would I ever become a mage? I never really thought about it. I've been so busy with my librarian, being a librarian and such, and I never really thought about the fact that I could, you know, be a mage. I mean, it's something that you can study, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Oh, Grim donated and said, your family is brimming with magic, stole my heart. Aw. Well, thank you so much, Smee. Smee, what am I saying? Grim. My goodness. I'm much too tired today. Well, Grim, I'm very happy that you enjoyed my family. I'm sure they enjoyed you too. You're very sweet after all. Oh, I'm more of a dragon queen. I don't think any royal blood runs through my family, but if it did, that'd be rather interesting. Is your family bothered that you fall in love with a human and not a dragon, since we're definitely not as strong? I was worried before that my mother was going to be very disapproving, but actually she was rather fond of you all. I think you all got that from one of the videos I had. I think she was just testing you, but she definitely came around in the end. I think she saw how much you cared about me. I think she really admired that. My day so far. I woke up early, obviously. Made myself some breakfast, some morning tea, went to the library, did my job, had a lunch break, went back, and now I'm here to spend the evening with all of you. Someone said, Sigh, please forgive me for this. You know, bards aren't the only ones charisma-based. Why don't we go lay the dragon? Brace himself for slap. You trying to make a sly joke, Mr. Kokery? Because I can make many sly jokes myself. You all are too cute. Do I like candy? I do, Mr. Craig. I do like candy. I like, what's my favorite candy? I do like cinnamon candy. You know, just, it gives like a little kick to it, you know, but I also do like chocolate. I like the bitterness of it. You know, I like more strong flavors things that, really overwhelm the senses. Oh, Brandon Porter donated. Let's see. Can you share with us your funniest memory with the listener? Let me think. Well, as you all know, I still have some dragon instincts, as it were, and, well, I suppose one night my hoarding was acting up, so I think I scared the listener when I literally just bundled them up with the blanket and, wrapped around them. I don't think they really knew what was happening because it happened so fast, and I ended up waking myself up because they were flailing around, but we all laughed it off in the end, but it was rather funny. I really didn't mean to scare them at all, but it will happen from time to time, so. Oh, well, Ray, you're more than welcome to draw me. I'd very much like to see it. Oh, I'm at the store. Do you want anything, Celeste? Well, since people have been asking what my favorite food is, if you can get me a nice juicy steak, that would be rather pleasing. Oh, Smee said, well, oh yeah, if your hoarding tendencies get too strong, you may very well transform into an actual dragon. Thankfully, that will never happen. Due to being, a hybrid of sorts, that's not something that I can actually do. This is the most dragon I will ever get. Ricardo says, I offer myself as tribute for thy burrito blanket bundle, my queen. Well, you better be careful. I'll definitely take you up on that. I'll definitely wrap you up and hoard you away. Oh, it's alright, crazy gamer. It's alright if you're late. We're very happy that you're here. Oh, Wavern donated and said, my dear lady, a moment to ask if there are any thoughts of visiting the realms of Eternia or Etheria, or any books of the heroes He-Man and She-Ra. I don't know who He-Man or any books of I don't know who I've never heard of those. He-Man and She-Ra. Eternia and Etheria do sound familiar. I'm sure they're definitely a place that I've heard before, but I've never really, looked into them. But I am very interested in traveling and learning new things, so, if they're a city rich with knowledge and, different things to do and different things to explore, I'm sure I'd love to visit them. Well, thank you, Kathy. I'm happy my voice is very calming to listen to. Oh, Ray has to leave. Well, I'll miss you, my little treasure. Something from the Horde must leave. Makes me sad to see it. But I understand. Oh, hold on, I heard something. Thane donated and said, if you help me store all the books I have at home, I will let you wrap me up by surprise. Oh, you don't even have to ask, Thane. I'd love to help you store all your books. That'll be a pleasure in itself, but to offer to let me wrap you up, well, I will never pass up on that. Seems like it's a win-win for me. Someone said, how do I get to your library, Celeste? I don't think I can use GPS. I don't know what GPS is, but, I can give you a map of the city, if that would help. Oh, wait, hold on, we have a donation. If people tried to take your horde, could you stop them? Of course I could. Nothing comes between me and my horde, and specifically my treasure. It's very, very difficult to take a horde away from a dragon. Kind of go feral at that point, if I'm being honest. Thank you so much for donating. Koguri said, Miss Celeste, what is your status? Are you a noble? I'm not a noble. I'm not. It's not like my family isn't well off, but I'm no noble. Have I been too casual with your mother? I wouldn't say you were too casual with her. I think you gave just the amount of spunk that she needed. He said, can I kneel and kiss your hands or feet? I am rather low class. Oh, you don't need to do that. But I won't stop you if you do. Santi said, I love you. Can I be your treasure? Of course you can be my treasure. I thought you already were. Celeste, who works at the library other than you? There's a few other women that work there. There's also, we call them the delivery boy. He always comes and delivers the new library books, so he works there as well. There's a total of 4 of us. Looks like a nice little team that all work together. We've known each other for a few years, so we've become quite friends. It says, do dragon folk get tall like orcs, or do you have more human-sized? It really depends. I got a bit, on the taller side, but, I have a cousin who's a bit short. It really depends on what genes decide to flare up. I guess I got the tall end of the stick. Although we can be much taller. I'm maybe on the slightly tall side. I'm not as tall as the orc Tagger or, the lovely orc that you all speak of. She's taller than me, but I'm almost quite there. Oh, Dew's donated. Does the dragon like coffee or tea? Oh, that is a hard question. I feel like I like... It depends. Sometimes I love to wake up to a nice hot cup of coffee, but other times I feel like I want a nice floral tea. I know I definitely drink tea in the evenings and coffee more in the mornings. I like them both, but if I had to pick, I guess I'd say tea. If you get particularly triggered or angry, do you blow smoke out of your nose? I must say that I do. Let's see. Library squad. Yes, the library squad. Do I live in the library or some other place? I don't live in the library, but my house is very close to the library, just a few blocks walk. I do spend a lot of time in the library, so it does feel a bit like home, but no, I do have my own place. And actually, you all are staying there right now. What's my favorite cake? Yes, dragons can eat cake. Some don't like it, though. It really depends on preference, but I do like cake. My favorite cake. Everyone loves chocolate cake, but I'd have to say lemon. I like a good lemon cake. Something about the zest of it really does it for me. A favorite classical song. It's really hard to pick, but I think I love the notes of piano and violin when they're played together. It's usually my go-to. Do I like to wake up? Do I like to wake up to breakfast in bed? I don't get it very often, but I certainly would love to see it. If you surprise me one day, I'll be most... Oh, you guys are too sweet. But yes, I would very much like to wake up to breakfast in bed. Can we get a pet lizard? As long as you take care of it, Mr. Smee. Oh, said forgive me for asking, Celeste, but I must know, do you have advanced hearing with those beautiful elf ears like yours? Oh, elf ears of yours. I would say yes. I mean, I'm no... I wouldn't say I have, like, super hearing or anything, but I definitely can probably hear more than the average human. Yes, I would say yes. Oh, someone donated. Hold up. The street roller dealer. Oh no, I can't see it. Why isn't it showing the events here? Oh no. There we go. Oh, we have 2 tips. Hold on. Oh no, I'm missing tips. Hold on. A semi-history buff tipped and said, Celeste, do you have a favorite author? I have read a lot from Merlin, but for a more twist of fantasy, I do like Cornelia Funke. We have Street Roll Dealer tipped and said, hello, Dragon GF. I brought a sweet roll. Want one? Oh, I'd love to have one. And thank you both for donating. You all are much too sweet. All right, let's see. Capsula donated and said, have you been seeing angels like Katori around you? Well, I've run into her from time to time. I mean, obviously, you know, she's the runner of the channel, so I've definitely had to have a few conversations with her and, you know, how I play my part here. But, you know, we're all busy with our own lives, so it's not like we spend all day together. But, yes, I've seen her. I've seen her around. Do you like to wake up to hug? Oh, to a hug, a kiss, or both? Well, why not both? Oh, I deserve to be spoiled. Oh, well, thank you so much. You're much too kind. Oh, Count Richmore donated a lot to the Horde. Let's see, did you know crows love to pull tails? It's a strategy they use to distract an animal from eating so they can steal the food. But it was discovered they do it just for fun. Oh, that sounds marvelous. Oh, thank you so much, Count, for your generous donation and for the new fact. You certainly are a valuable piece to my Horde. And you actually threw many, many gold coins into the Horde. It's always appreciated. My little treasure. Oh, I guess I should say my big treasure. Thank you so much, Count. It's always, always, always appreciated. You know me. I love collecting for the Horde. Everyone's saying, wow, yes, that is a very big sum for definitely a huge sum for the Horde. I don't know if my chest is going to be able to take all this. I have a treasure chest, which is now overflowing into my closet. Soon enough, my whole closet's going to be filled. Is there a princess that you're guarding? Oh, wait, you are the princess. Oh, no, I'm actually... I don't even think I would guard a princess if I was tasked to do so, but I'm happy you think I'm a well, you know, right, I'm the queen. I like that title. Oh, Wavern has to go. Oh, Kofi dono? Hold on, did the Kofi donation happen? Oh. Brandon Porter donated and said, I have a confession to make. I have a book that is overdue. What's the book? It's, Necromonicon? Hold on. Oh, the Book of the Dead. What should you do? Well, first of all, you should probably return it. And then you'll have to pay a small fee. I think wrapping you up in a blanket for a few hours will do. Everyone's talking about how they prefer ravens. They definitely are very interesting creatures. I'm getting you a bigger chest for your treasure for your... Oh, thank you so much, Craig. I mean, you're probably feeding into my bad habit, but I won't complain. Ooh, someone found some old leather books. Those are always welcome as well. Oh, I really do love old leather books. They have such the texture of them. You know, I love just running my finger across the front cover. Oh, Tigo87 donated and said, I would stay, but it's past midnight here. Here's a little thank you. Share a little with Katori. I don't know. It's very hard for me to share my hoard with anyone else. Well, except for you, that is. But I suppose I can spare a few coins or two. And thank you so much for staying up late to just talk with me, Mr. Tigo. I will be very sad at your departure, but I'll await your return. And thank you for donating. Smee says, can I boop your snoot, please and thank you? Well, if you really say please, then maybe you can. Ask really nicely. Do I have any other hobbies besides reading and being a treasure? Oh, Melosi. You're the treasure. I think I am... I wouldn't call myself an artist, but I do like to watercolor, you know, dabbling around in watercolor and just a nice way to spend my free time. You know, when I really don't know, when I have, no more books to read or... But yes, I'd have to say watercoloring. That's something else I do other than reading and being a treasure. Oh. I don't know, I find the way how the paint spreads through the water just so mesmerizing. You should all give it a try. Oh, hold on. Mr. Wanapon donated. Do you know the story of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe? Indeed I do, indeed I do. And thank you so much for donating, Mr. Wanapon. Someone said, I pledge my loyalty to the Dragon Queen, Lady Celeste. Oh, well, thank you so much, Ricardo. And I pledge my loyalty to you, my little treasure. Is it sharing if we are part of the Horde? No, I don't share you. You're all mine. Let's see. Oh, well, yes, I'm very happy you're going to give it a try, Melosi. It's very, very fun. Can we kiss your snoot, please? Well, since you said please, of course you can. Hey, Celeste, have you met any dwarves? I ran into one. They came into the library. They were looking for a very specific book. I can't remember what it was. Had something to do with different herbs and spices and things like that. He was a very fine gentleman. He was very kind. But I never saw him again. His name was Quint. Someone said, Miss Katori said in a couple of roleplay videos that she's 5'1". My question is she really that tiny? Indeed she is. She's very small. Oh, I love to pat her little head when I walk by. She She's not very fun. She doesn't like when I do that, but I know she knows it's in all good fun. Wait, hold on. I think I heard a donation. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Thane donated. Celeste, do you know, is there any... Oh, if there was any jealousy or conflict between you and other dragon ladies and gentlemen over your treasure, or have you dealt with such... Oh, have I dealt with this situation before? Oh, you mean the listener. I don't think I've ever dealt with jealousy or conflict regarding you, or the listener. But obviously if I did, I would definitely be the victor. But no, I don't think I've ever dealt with any jealousy or conflict when it came to my little treasure. Thankfully, but I'm always prepared for a good fight. We are very, very territorial when it comes to treasure. Perhaps you can partake in a little ASMR. Would you mind softly blowing into the mic or both sides and saying, "There, feel a little warmer, dear"? Are you sure that that's not going to make the mic go poof or something? I mean, I can give it a try if you really want. Hopefully I won't hurt your ears. Let's give it a try. There. Feel a little warmer, dear? Celeste, does your family have any rivalry with dwarves? No, they do not. As I said, I met my first dwarf just probably, what was it? Probably 2 years ago. That's when I saw him. Never saw him again. Well, hello, James. I'm doing very well today. Oh no, Quint didn't steal the books. He was a traveler. He did come to return the book. He did. But he left it at the front door. He left it there with just sitting right at the front door of the library. I probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but he was probably on his way. So I appreciate the fact that he actually brought it back. Celeste ready to throw hands. More like throw my tail. May I get head pat, Celeste? Oh, well, of course you can. I rather do love giving head pats. Especially when you're all just so adorable. Alright, Brandon Porter donated and said, "Alright, so I ran into an issue. I'm trying to return the book, but it started glowing, rising itself into the air and saying weird words. I should call a wizard or something?" You probably should, because I really don't know what that means. Obviously, it's enchanted in some way, whether if it's a curse or magic or some spirit, I'm not sure. But we probably should call a specialist. I mean, if you're really that worried about it, I could set it on fire. Let's see. Do dragons suffer from bad morning breath? With how fiery your insides are. I don't think so. I actually think that it probably burns out all the bacteria, so there's really not much, of a foul odor, I guess. Probably smells more like ash, if I had to say. More like a burning smell, since, it's just kind of been, like in a, what's the word I'm looking for? A dormant state. There we go. Since I've been in a dormant state, all that heat tends to, crackle on the inside. Oh, you sent a donation? Hold on, Alexander. Wait a second. What do you mean? Hold on. Did I miss it? There's Mr. Wanapon. Tigo. Do you mean on Ko-fi, Alexander, or? Because I don't see a super chat, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, wait, hold on, I heard something. Maybe that's you. That's Cesar. I'm looking through the mini feed. I don't see an Alexander. If you're talking about Streamlabs, that is. Oh no. Well, if you did donate, Alexander, I'm very sorry it's not showing up, but thank you very much. It's always very much appreciated to add to the Horde. Let's see, what does Cesar say? It says, well, Celeste, I'm glad you are feeling better, but I still feel pain after losing my godmother. Before I go and leave a nice comment, can you say something to make me feel better? And if you come back tomorrow, if you can't, if you have free time. Have a good night. Well, Cesar, I'm very sorry for your loss, and it's hard for me to figure out what to say to help you feel better, but I do know that regardless of... How should I word this? Well, even though you do miss your godmother, you still have the lovely memories that will live on within you. You know, you'll carry her on through your life, and you'll always have those fond memories that will, you know, remind you of, you know, her personality and her little quirks and things like that. And, you know, it is natural to grieve during these times. And that's, you know, a natural thing to do. But I know she'd want you to be happy. For sure. And, I don't know if we'll have any free time to come tomorrow, but thank you so much for coming. And I hope you have a very good night, Cesar. And I'm very, very sorry for your loss. See, Garrick Anderson donated in the chat and said, have you ever encountered an owlbear? I have not. I've heard of owlbears, but I've never encountered one. I don't really go deep into the forest at night. Let's see. Oh, I think we have a donation on Ko-fi. Let me go look. It's Dick Desu donated and said, I got you food and water since you tend to spend all your time taking care of all of us. Aw. You're going to make me swoon. It's Dick Desu. No. Oh, my sweet little treasure. It's always much appreciated. Especially since I do tend to forget to take care of myself sometimes. It's nice to know that you all are looking out for me. Can you have a big hug? Of course you can. I love squeezing you all. Oh, it's someone's first time in the live stream. Well, hello, hello, my little treasure. Let me double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, good. I'm all caught up. Oh, we got some more. Let's see. Iron Piedmont donated and said, would you like it if I drew you meeting one of my Dragonian characters? I'd like anything that you would draw me. I mean, anything that you give me, I will always treasure, because you're my treasure. But yes, I'd very much like to see that. And I really appreciate that you take the time to draw something for me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, how common are orcnados? I don't know what that is. I know what an orc is, but I don't think I know what an orcnado is. I'm not well versed in that. Tyrion Draken donated and said, if we were the heart of your treasures, you would warm... Oh. Of course I would warm it. You all are just you are much too kind. Oh. I think that's why I love you all so much. Oh, Squirrel Dude donated and said, sorry I'm late. I have to tend to needs of pesky customers. Hopefully you don't become jealous of them. Maybe. On break now. You don't consume rodents, do you? A dragon girl wouldn't take revenge upon a lagging squirrel by eating him, right? No, I really don't particularly like to eat rodents. But you better be careful. If you get too close to some of the pesky customers, I might just have to snatch you away. And thank you so much for donating, Squirrel Dude. No, Smee, I don't need to wear mittens when it gets cold. I have a very high internal body heat, so I keep myself very, very warm. Can I breathe fire? I wouldn't call it breathing fire, more like just puffs of fire. I can't keep the fire for very long, like my mother. She's the one that can really breathe fire. Oh, Bully has to go to sleep. Will you get some much-needed rest? And I will be awaiting your return. Oh, hold on, I heard a little doo-doo. Thane donated and said, be careful, Celeste. If you don't care for yourself, I will force you to undergo a spa session with me. Oh dear, whatever will I do for you to force me to go under a spa session with you? That sounds so treacherous. Maybe you should, I don't know, we should do the spa session right now. That actually sounds rather lovely. Maybe I should stop taking care of myself more so I get more spa sessions. Let's see. Oh, Tyrion Draken donated. What incense would you use to relax? Actually, I really don't use incense. Even though I'm a dragon, I'm not really fond of smoke. It bothers me a bit. I guess that's the non-dragon part of me. But if I had to choose a scent, I really don't know what. Maybe lavender? I like lavender. Oh no, I cannot breathe lightning. That is not something I can do. Can I use my tail to swim faster? You know, I really don't know. I mean, I've swam before, but I've never really tried to see how fast I could swim with my tail. I'll have to try that out now. Oh, well, thank you, Thane. I think you're an amazing character, too. Oh, well, thank you, Stefan. I'd love to have your old leather books. Maybe we can read them together. Brandon said, Celeste, I see this as an absolute win. Well, it is an absolute win. Oh, Brandon made it home. Well, Brandon. I just got done reading Brandon's comment. So, I love piggies made it home. Well, welcome home, my little treasure. It's so nice to finally have you here. How strong my tail is. I'm not really sure how to gauge it. I guess I would say it's fairly strong. Probably a bit stronger than my own arms. It's all muscle, after all. I guess I should see how strong it actually is, see if I can lift some weights with it. But yeah, it can pack quite a punch. Sometimes I've actually accidentally knocked it into you, and I always feel so bad. No, I love piggies, you are not, Brandon. My deepest apologies. It was just a slip of the tongue. Will you ever forgive me, I love piggies? Of course, I would never bite you, Team Bomb. Not unless you asked. Of course you can have a hug, Atlas. You don't even need to ask. Oh, you are all making fun of me now because I accidentally said Brandon. It was an honest accident. I could never forget I love piggies. He's a special part of the Horde. Use my tail to chop through stone slabs. I don't think it can do that. Maybe a wooden board, but not a stone slab. Yeah, the tail is probably strong enough to give a concussion, for sure. That's why I was so scared when I accidentally hit you with it. I was scared I actually really hurt you. Isla Piggy says, I will forgive you when we win on Apex. I don't know what Apex is. Is it a board game? I'm rather good at them. Oh, wait, hold on. We have a donation from Brandon. With a real Brandon this time. Donated and said... Okay, the wizard said they'll be here in a few minutes. I already tried burning the book, but it kept yelling, I am the Phoenix. What should I do now? Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see and for the wizard to show up because, well, if it's not going to go away by burning, I'm not really sure what else to do. I've never really read too much about magical books, or at least evil magical books that think that they're a phoenix. So we'll probably should stay a few feet away from the book and wait for the professional to arrive. Have you ever compared hordes to other dragons? Yeah, I did in the past, you know, with cousins and fellow dragons, and my mother always loved to compare her horde because it's so massive, but but I really don't do that much anymore. I try to keep my horde as small as possible. Otherwise it would take over my whole house. Oh, General Atlas has to go. Well, thank you so much for coming, General Atlas. We will await your return. Oh, Garrick Anderson donated and said, I heard pixie dust is a real problem among the gnome community. Is that true? I think I heard of that in a newspaper clipping before. I don't really read the newspaper very much or the headlines, but sometimes when I'm having my morning coffee, I'll just skim over the paper. I think I have seen that, but I don't know much about it. Abandon all hope who enter here? I wouldn't say that. No, I do not have any magical powers. I can breathe a bit of fire, but that's about it. No, my horde is not in storage. It's just, it's in a chest which is overflowing, and then it's slowly seeping into my closet. Oh, the chat's moving up. Hold on, I lost my place. Let's see. Someone said, I'm forming a party to take down Garland the Dark Knight. I have this witch, hello, our orc friend. Would you like to join us, Celeste, or recommend someone? I'm really not much for fighting. Not to say I couldn't hold my own if need be, but I'm just a quiet librarian. I'm not sure if I'm up for going on an adventurous quest. I'm not really sure who to recommend. I probably would have recommended the orc if I needed to recommend someone, but... I know that the bandit recently had a comeback. Maybe ask her. Oh no, Cyber and I do not know how to brew potions. That is not something that I do. It's definitely an intricate craft that I would be lucky enough to understand, but it's not something in particular that I do. Oh, I think I heard a donation. Hold on. Let us look and see. Oh, Thane donated again. Thane said, with your flirt remarks towards me, it's only fair I flirt back. Oh. So, Celeste, let me give you this medium rare steak cooked by me. Oh. Now that is flirting that I will always accept. If you want to get on my good side, just give me a medium rare steak and you're good to go. I will gladly take that, Thane. It's always much appreciated. You're much too kind to me. Do I know of any dragon riders? No, I don't. I'm not really fond of dragon riders, unless the dragon and said human are a team. You know, it's a weird area to be in, you know, since I'm related to dragons in a sense. But there are different kinds of dragons, so, you know, some dragons who can transform into human form and some who can't. It's a wide spectrum, but as long as they're respecting their dragons, then I suppose it's all right. But I actually don't know any. No. Dingle jingle? Someone said. Uh-oh, dingle jingle. What dingle jingle? Did I miss something? I thought I read the donation. Did I miss it? Let's see. Squirrel Dude donated and said, do you eat eggs cooked or raw, or do you not eat them on account of you possibly laying... I don't lay eggs, Squirrel Dude. That is not something... I give live birth. That is a question that needs answering. I've eaten eggs before, you know, both. You know, like, I do prefer them cooked. I'm not really fond of them raw. You know, I like them all different ways. Boiled, scrambled, fried egg, sunny side up. But yes, I do prefer them cooked. Let's see, I know I heard a Ko-fi donation. Atlas donated and said, hold on, let me click on it, there's more, there we go. My name does sound very familiar to Brandon, but it's not so. For the first 4 years of elementary school, everyone called me Brandon, and not by my real name, which is not Brandon. A similar sounding name starting with B and ending with Den. I always hated it. You mean Brendan? You don't have to answer that, Atlas, if you don't want to, but I'm sorry that people called you by the wrong name. I'm sure it was very frustrating. But I'll be sure to call you by whatever you want me to. I'll do whatever makes you happy, my little treasure. Always have to keep the Horde happy, now don't we? Only woman of class like medium rare steak. Oh, I guess I'm of class then. Happy I could be classy. Everyone's talking about the dingle jingle. Can we get a roar? I don't really roar. That's not something I can do now. My mother can. Not me, though. Mine would just be a roar. I really can't make a roaring sound. Let's see. Dragon GF is more mammal than reptile, eh? I guess we're kind of, as I said, since, I have descended from a bloodline of dragons who can transform into humans, I guess it really depends on it's very, like, along in my bloodline, there have been, dragons who stayed in their dragon form and have laid eggs to other dragons, but particularly in my intermediate family, we do give live birth. It's very hard to explain. How can you tell how much a dragon weighs? When they come with scales. Oh, that was a horrible joke, Zaki, but you made me laugh anyways. Celeste, would you mind biting me? It's for research purposes. Research purposes. Is it though, Craig? Well, if I do, I'll definitely do it very lightly. I don't want to hurt you. Oh no, Smee, I do not like burned food. Doesn't taste very well. Oh, Garrick Anderson donated and said, do you know the dragon that guards Princess Fiona? No, I do not. I don't know the dragon that guards Princess Fiona. I don't know any dragon that guards anyone, actually. Oh, Iron Piedmont donated and said, is your mother going to pop into the stream like a Tori's mother does? Oh, I don't think so. We don't live together, and it's quite a journey to my house, so I'd be very surprised if she showed up. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I'd do if she did. And hold on, I heard a donation. Oh, where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Pig Lord donated and said, I'm anxious to start a whole new week coming up. Can you offer any comforting words, please? Well, without any specific details, I'll just say this. I know you're a hard worker, and you have determination that, well, exceeds my expectations. And I know it seems very tiring and taxing, and I must admit, it's, at times it can be very hard. But if you take it one step at a time, take time to breathe, I'm sure you'll get through it. Because I believe in you, Pig Lord. And I'll always be here if you need me. Oh, how big is my library? Very big. We have about, oh goodness. Let me think of how many sections we have. We have 2 floors. The first floor, I think, has probably 12 sections. The top floor has 8. So it's pretty big. Because the sections are pretty big. Oh, but I love it. Do dragon folk ever need to file down their horns? Or do they grow to a certain point and they just stay that way forever? I guess they grow to a certain point and they stay that way forever. Kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like people's hair, right? People's hair only usually grow to a certain extent. There's kind of like a threshold, genetically speaking. My horns can grow a little bit longer than what they are, but not by much. If you file them down really, really short, they'll just grow back to the size that they're supposed to be, and then they'll stay that size. Oh, we have a donation from Brandon Porter on Ko-fi. Hold on, let's see. Good news, Witch GF and the Wizard listener have arrived to handle the book. But Sensible Housekeeper is here, and now I need to know. What's your relationship with her, and who do you consider to be more sensible between the two of you? Well, I think we're both sensible in a way. But if I had to pick, I know that she doesn't have these hoarding tendencies, which I know aren't necessarily sensible. But she's much more strict than I am. Much, much more strict. I feel bad saying that she's more sensible, because then it makes it seem like I'm not sensible enough, but with how strict she is and how much she stays to the rules, I guess I'd say Sensible Housekeeper is a bit more sensible than me. But, you know, I'm a little bit more fun. And she's so prim and proper, you know, but I respect that. It gives her a certain charm. She's not as flirty as I am. Maybe she should try it sometime. I'm sure she'd enjoy it, but she'd never admit it. Oh, I think we have another donation. Atlas said, "Hey, do you have a book about a group of dwarfs and a halfling going on an unexpected journey to a lonely mountain 2 dungeons deep to steal back their long-forgotten gold from a dragon? Or do we just have that?" We may have a book about that. We definitely have, you know, fiction, realistic fiction, fantasy. I'm sure we have that book there somewhere. And again, thank you for donating, Atlas. Everyone's asking for hugs. Of course you can all have a hug. You don't need to ask. I will gladly all squeeze you. And I may never let go. Celeste, I know this is a wholesome channel, so if someone asked you to do something that's not very wholesome, would you eat them? I don't eat people, Team Bomb. I'm not a full dragon. I might blow a little fire their way, but that'll be all. That is true, Lucifer. She does have sensible in her name. Oh, no, I've never stolen gold to add to the hoard. It's all gold that I've earned. My mother, though, I can't say that. She went through a little bit of a streak. Granted, she did take it from people who weren't nice people, but still. It's all gold and things that I've earned. Or found. Can I call you treasure again? Of course I can, my little treasure. Oh, Tyrion donated. I know a guy with a pet basilisk, and he owns his own Hydra riding ranch. It's fun. Oh, now that sounds like a lot of fun. I really would like to visit a place. I've never visited a Hydra riding ranch. I'm always up for new things. More knowledge is always something that I enjoy. Bro, that would be partial cannibalism. Exactly. I'm not going to eat anyone. Of course not. Of course not. Full-blooded dragons, I can't say, though. Have I read every single book in my library? No, I haven't. Some books I'm not extremely fond of, such as, like, books on mathematics. I mean, you know, some people do enjoy them, but not so much me. Someone said, not letting go, don't threaten me with a good time. No, it's not a threat. It's a promise. Do dragons get along with vampires? I mean, it's not that we don't get along. I've just never come across one. Well, I'm sorry, Team M Bomb. I guess I just shortened it. My deepest apologies. Have ever smacked someone with my tail? Oh, indeed I have. I've encountered some very rude people, asking some very rude questions. And if they accidentally trip over the tail, you know, that's, well, an accident. But, you know, I've also gotten into some scuffles. Some people who just don't know when to, you know, they don't know when they... It's a losing battle, I suppose. But yes, I've done so. I've smacked people, and I've also playfully smacked people. I'm sure I've playfully smacked you once or twice. Let's see. Oh, does my mom share some of her treasure with me? She used to when I was younger. She helped me start my hoard. She gave me a few of her golden pieces, and it started off from there. For my birthday, she will give me a little bits of her hoard every now and again. And I know it's hard for her since she loves to hoard more than me, but I guess it shows how much she loves me. Oh, Grim is lurking. Oh, you guys are making such terrible jokes. Celeste, if you were a book, I'd check you out. That's horrid. But I laughed anyway, so I'll give you brownie points. Someone said, gotta make our time left with Celeste. Celeste special. I said my own name wrong. Have you ever hit listener with your tail and act? Yes, I have. Sometimes when we're, walking around to the kitchen or when we're getting into bed. Obviously, it's all by accident, but sometimes I feel bad, but it is rather cute. As long as I don't hurt you, that is. But if I bump into you. Oh. Oh, I think I heard a donation. Hold on. Oh. Oh, did Smee say something? Because someone said language? Oh, shame, Mr. Smee. Let's see. Oh! Atlas donated again and said, do dragons have a natural rivalry with other species, like cats and dogs, for example? I really don't know. I'd have to say, if there was any rivalry, it's probably between us and humans, and or just us and other dragon species. Sometimes there's, territory wars, or certain species think they're better than other certain species, and, and obviously our us and humans have a very complicated relationship due to history and all that, but I'd have to say those two are probably natural enemies, I suppose. But I'd like to think that we can mend bridges, specifically with humans. I think things are getting better between us and humans and dragons. Okay, I think, did I hear another one? I don't want to miss anything. No, alright, I got it. Did I startle you, Mr. Smee? My little treasure. Oh, we got 2 donations. Hold on. May I have vanilla cupcake points instead of brownie points? I actually can't eat chocolate. I'm allergic. You can have anything you want, Atlas. I will gladly get you vanilla cupcakes instead. I would never want you. I would never want to give you something that would make you allergic. You're far too important to me. Thank you for the donation. Melosi donated and said, it's been a beautiful stream, Celeste, but unfortunately I must prepare for something special tonight. I wish you an amazing night. You treasure you. Oh no, Melosi, you're the treasure. P.S. Use this to treat yourself to some medium rare steak. Oh, you know I will. Oh, thank you for the donation, Melosi, and we will greatly miss you once we have to go. Dingle jingle squared. Oh, you guys. Oh, Jimbo Jambo just donated. Peeks into stream. Have a dono. Love you, Celeste. Oh, I love you too, Jimbo. I love all of you, because you're all my treasure. Oh, I'm a treasure? No, I don't know. I'm the one that hoards the treasure. Out of all the chat, who do you love most? Oh, I can't answer that. I love all of you. Do you like dragon puns, or do you feel like they drag on? Oh, they're horrible, but I still laugh anyways. Oh, hold on, we got a donation. Brandon Porter donated and said, "The book has been contained and getting the money for the fine, but I got 2 questions. You have a manga section in your library, and 2, a friend has a thesaurus stolen. He is at a loss for words. What should I say to them?" Oh, goodness. Well, as for the manga in the library, I've actually never heard of manga. I don't know what that is. I'm sure we have something. If it's like graphic, if it has like pictures in it, we probably have something a lot like that in the library. As for your friend's lost thesaurus, I will gladly lend him mine if he needs it. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. No, the tail cannot come up, Nico. It definitely stays on. My favorite thing in my hoard, like an actual piece of treasure. Well, Lucifer. Well, I have this really big, it's a huge sapphire. It's just absolutely mesmerizing to look at. It catches the light, and it's the biggest gem that I have. I honestly don't even know how I came across it. It was by sheer luck. I do prefer purple, but my amethysts are rather small. And I do like opals, but again, this is the biggest gem that I have, and I really do enjoy looking at it. And just running my fingers across the smooth stone. Maybe I'll let you hold it. Oh, you're amazing, Caleb. Kokiri said, "I'd like to return this book. It's not mine, but I found it on my travels as it belonged here. The Lusty Aragonian Maid. I believe it's a lady novel. You read these?" No, I don't read those. Are you sure it's not yours, Kokiri? Is there something you'd like to tell me? I don't take kindly to lying. Let's see. I do like emeralds too. Let's see. Oh, Squirrel Dude donated. Do you have baby horns like humans have baby teeth? No, it's not like the horns fall out or anything. We do have, some of our sharp teeth do fall out and regrow back in, just like human baby teeth. But with our sharper canines, the ones that are more dragon teeth versus human teeth, they can be pulled out as many times and will always grow back. But if you're a hybrid like me and have some human teeth, then those, once the baby teeth come out and the adult teeth come in, they can never grow back in. But the horns, no, you only get, those, they're like little, they start out as like little tiny nubs on the top of your head, and then they just grow out from there. They don't really ever fall off or anything. Iron Piedmont said, "With our time growing shorter, I just want to say it was really great to officially meet you, and I hope you have a good night, sweet treasure." Oh, good night, my little sweet treasure. Oh, it was nice to talk to you too. Iron Piedmont. Ooh, what would Tagger and Mermaid GF do when you catch up and hang out? Well, we'd probably have to be by some sort of water source. Maybe we'll be by a pool or a pond. Maybe we can all sit and have a picnic. Maybe I could read them a few stories. I know OrcGF would maybe get a little bored of that, so I'll have to pick out something interesting. Maybe an adventure book? I know Coriella does like to hear me read. Sometimes it puts her to sleep. Oh, no, the stream is almost over. I'm sorry. I broke something? Do you mean my cup? I did set it down. I took a quick drink. Yes, 2 hours gone in a blink of an eye. It did go by rather fast. Oh, soon enough I'll have to hand this over. But I really don't want to go. Oh, hold on, I heard a donation. Let's see. Oh, Thane donated. Let's see what he has to say. Last donation of the night. Oh, last donation for me tonight. My dear Celeste, you are a graceful lady, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. After such a streak, you deserve a dessert like a chocolate cake. Aw, well thank you, Thane. It's almost as sweet as you. I will gladly eat it, and I will gladly take it. Thank you for being so kind to me. I really do treasure you. Oh, I know, I'm sorry everyone. It is getting rather late. I will have to hand it over. Oh, good night, Lee Blackwolf. I'm happy you came to see us. Oh, Shadow has to leave too. Well, thank you all for coming. Oh, K3, I already told you. You can have as many hugs as you want. I love you, my little treasure. Oh, no. Why, and Tracy's late. Well, I'm happy you're able to make it in nonetheless. Said, chat, I just realized Celeste is short for celestial. Does this mean that she's from outer space? I'm not from outer space. I can promise you that. Oh! Squirrel Dude said, take a quarter share of my week's worth of gold. Do you get dry scale skin? Oh, Squirrel Dude, you donated so much to the Horde. Thank you so much. Oh, I treasure you. I will answer your question. Let's see. Do you get dry scales / skin? How do Katori's pets treat you? My scales can get rather dry. I do have to moisturize them from time to time. Specifically when they shed twice a year. I've only met Katori's pets a handful of times. I think her dog's a little scared of me. But her cat does like to play with my tail. And again, Squirrel Dude, thank you so much for donating to the Horde. You're all the more generous. I certainly love you, my little treasure. Oh, I think I heard another donation. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, the Horde has been filled. Ooh. Calebin donated on Ko-fi and said, thanks for all the comfort you bring. You are really a shining star. Oh, I've never been called a shining star before. How sweet of you. Well, you're my little treasure. And you do shine like a star too. Or you shine like the shiniest gem. Preferably like the sapphire. One of my favorites. Dingle jingle. You guys love saying dingle jingle. Ah, yes. It is now coming to an end. I'm so sorry. We're at 1 hour and 59 minutes and 46 seconds, so we are coming to an end. I don't think Katori told me anything to announce. I know many of you really wanted to meet Coriella, and I do apologize that she wasn't here today. I know. I do appreciate, though, that you all voted for me. It was very, very, it was, such an honor to see. But yes, I don't really think there's much to say. I think, yeah, I think, I think that's about it. And I'm sure if there's anything important that Katori wants to tell you, she'll make an announcement about it. Oh, if someone wants me to keep going, I know I wish I could too, but I have work to do, my little treasure. I have a whole library to run. Things to do. I also have to spend time with you. Oh, does my library have a bestiary by chance? I need to look something up. What are those again? That's, like it shows like different sorts of animals. I think it does, yes. We probably do have one somewhere. I will definitely show it to you. I'd love to help you out with anything. Oh, did someone just boot my nose? Will I return someday? Perhaps. Perhaps. I know you all really enjoyed having me here. But I also know that a few of you did want Mermaid GF to come next, and we'll maybe we'll give her a chance next. Yes, it was a pleasure seeing you all too. Oh, will I be your treasure? Maybe. But I prefer if you're mine. Yes, you can call me Queen if you really want to. Oh, you have a wonderful night too, Thane. Oh, well, thank you, Milo. Thank you for liking my voice. I'd love to have your old leather book of dragons. Yes, well, sadly, this dream must come to an end. I'm so sorry. You all know I love spending time with my treasure, but it is time that we go. Oh, no. Dingle Jingle. I don't think we had another donation. Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Calvin Thane, Brandon Porter. Did I miss a tip? I don't think I missed a tip. I think I got everything. Yes, I think I got everything. You're trying to trick me. All right, it's really time for us to go, and I know you want me to stay, but I can't. I'm sure I'll see you all again. But until then, I guess we'll have to treasure these memories that we have. And besides, I'll always be around, keeping an eye on you. I can't just leave my treasure out in the open now, can I? Oh, Smee, don't you dare. Trying to trick me. Yes, good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, thank you. We'll definitely, hopefully do this again soon. Although if we do another character stream, I'm sure we'll give another girl a chance. I know we had a few for Orc Girl, and Sensible got her chance, and now I'm here. Perhaps maybe we'll do a poll for either Nico or Coriala or something. But I'm not sure what Katori has planned for next coming Saturday. Yes, good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see all of you very soon. I love you all, my little treasures.